The cold air nips at your fingertips as you run through the field. All of you with real lungs feel the air biting at your breath like a rabid animal. Kain sits unconscious in the arms of Athena, and he's slowly losing blood. The condensation from his nose begins to grow weaker and weaker. You all look to Jin, who stands with his back to you all, watching behind you. The dragon sits on his hilt, frozen in an eerie smile, and the smell of burning Terran skin sits in all of your minds. What do you do?
Where are we?
You're standing in the middle of like a field. It's not like tall grass. It's like tall grass. You'd say you might have got a couple miles away from where you just were.
How close are we to the place, the camp?
Were you running what camp?
His dad's.
Okay. So you couldn't take the boat because that would have been too slow. So you just ran around the swamp. You can't precisely tell how far away, but you feel like you're still a bit of ways away. Definitely closer to the village than you are to the tents.
How bad is he losing blood?
He doesn't look like he's doing great.
Do I have any like bandage I can wrap around that? Would I have that?
Yeah, do you have a med kit?
No, I have a wilderness kit.
I'd say a wilderness kit would probably have like some basic supplies. It wouldn't be as like sophisticated as what would be in a med kit, but we'll say you can give us an expertise roll.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, because I was like, if I didn't have it in the wilderness kit, I had like a lot of it around my arms, so I'll just do that.
You can stop the bleeding for now.
Okay.
You're able to put a couple. Able to put a bunch of gauze around it, and it's stopping the bleeding for now. But you're definitely gonna have to change those soon.
Okay.
Yes. What do you guys do now?
Let's keep running, right?
Yeah.
At this point, you guys are very, very, very tired.
Keep running. Don't stop. Never ever stop.
Jin, what are you doing?
Keep running, don't stop.
Okay, so why doesn't everybody give me an expertise roll at disadvantage? Because at this point, you guys are very tired.
Wouldn't that be physique?
What did I say? Expertise?
Yeah.
Roll physique. You knew what I meant.
6.
9.
5.
You guys are not going to be able to run anymore. You're all extremely tired.
Keep running, don't stop.
Can we walk it?
Fucking crawl, dude.
It'd be like a very slow walk.
You guys are very tired at this point.
Keep walking, don't stop.
Too much, dude.
This is my way of saying that you guys are going to have to stop.
I'm gonna roll reckless.
No.
I'm gonna run. It's gonna be
I
a
want
burst
to
of
actually be
energy.
able to live.
How do you roll again? Is it slash?
/R.
Okay.
But, I mean,
I got a 3.
you fall to your knees. You can hardly breathe.
Fuck. Should we make a fire?
Probably. Yeah.
What's around us?
Not
Wouldn't
much.
it be a lot of... Okay, but the trees, though? Wait.
You guys are not in the swamp area. You guys are in an open, more open field.
What's the weather like? Is it cold?
Very, very cold. You can see a frost.
I have an idea. Jin,
wait.
Jin.
No, wait.
Jin, set your sword on fire and we can make a fire.
I have a very, like, simpler and less risky
That's easy.
idea for that. No, listen.
Are you saying this in character, by the way?
I wasn't.
Yeah, should probably do that, huh?
I mean, alright. So, in my wilderness kit, right, guys, I have a tent, a sleeping bag, and a thermal blanket, and a heat lamp. We should probably use those.
Well, that's only good for one person.
I guess
Oh.
we just gotta cuddle up real close, huh?
Unfortunately, that's probably what's going to have to happen.
All right, I'm gonna light my sword and find some wood and catch on fire.
Give me an we'll say this metal roll. Yeah, I'd say a metal roll. Go ahead and give me a metal roll.
11.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to find a little bit of tinder. And Athena, when you get back to where you were, Athena is setting up the tent and putting Kain in the sleeping bag with a thermal blanket around him. Just to keep
So
him.
he has the thermal blanket. What are we gonna do? How big is the thermal blanket?
It's big enough for one person. It's a blanket.
Ah,
I still have a
so it's a twin
heat
size?
lamp and a sleeping bag though.
Maybe we can. Okay. So we put him in the tent.
He's in the tent in
Damn it.
the thermal blanket.
We could have used the tent as a blanket.
We have a sleeping bag in it.
I'll say that you all
left.
can sit in the tent.
Okay. So there's one. How many of us can fit in the sleeping bag?
Probably only like one.
One person.
It's a sleeping bag.
It's a sleeping bag. Only one person can fit in it.
Athena, go ahead and get your sleeping bag. Ataxia, we'll just lay here together.
Okay.
Wait, I don't need the sleeping bag.
Do you need sleep? Wait a minute. Do you need
I'm not-
sleep?
I'll say that.
No.
Why does she even have that shit then?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
what
I
the
was like,
fuck?
I don't need it, guys.
Okay. Athena still needs to like power down and recharge. So technically she still sleeps, but it's not the same thing. She doesn't dream. She goes down, she comes back.
Anyway, I'm laying down.
Oh my god, I'm in bed.
Okay. You guys all have a chance to discuss.
Should we take paroles?
I can
Oh
see
yeah.
it first.
I mean, oh yeah.
Do we need parole?
You mean
Again,
patrol?
I can do
Parole.
it
Let's
first.
put parole in the fucking atrarium.
No, yeah.
Let's parole the atrarium with our Ojo board.
So you guys have a chance to talk.
What's your guys' favorite color?
I am not going to discuss this with you right now.
It's probably green.
Can you give me a physique roll?
Oh god, no! What's happening?
10.
You're able
Okay.
to
Oh, God.
you're able to come back. You're conscious again, in a lot of pain,
Okay.
but conscious.
Okay. So where are we?
Are you okay?
No.
I don't think he'd be okay at the moment, but I think
We're
he
in,
should
we're in
survive.
a we're in a field.
And a tent.
That's very clear.
You're gonna be okay.
No,
I
anyways, we
don't
don't
have
know that
my
for sure.
hand.
You're gonna be okay.
I'm gonna assume I don't have enough blood to do anything right
No.
now. Like
No.
No, you lost your blood.
Yeah, that's what I was just making
Yeah,
sure.
no.
So I will put my metal down to 0 too.
Nova's gonna go absolutely ape shit over this.
Hopefully not on me, because I didn't do anything.
No, we didn't do anything wrong.
She might go insane on Jin's family, though, so...
Yeah.
Uh,
What's she gonna do? Call them?
As
Yeah,
much
yeah.
as I like being alive, I'm very tired, and I'm going to sleep.
Good night.
That would probably be best for this situation.
Have sweet dreams.
Kain, give me a physique roll.
Okay. 13.
You are able to go to sleep. The pain is not too much. The gauze really helped.
You have good rolls now, but when you need them...
Did you give him
Yeah.
a kiss to make
What do you
it-
mean I don't? I do
Yeah,
need them
he
right
needs
No,
now.
I
good
mean,
rolls.
but like in battle, you're gonna get like garbage rolls.
Oh
Did you
yeah.
give
Yeah,
Did you give him a kiss to make it
Always.
feel better?
I'm asleep.
That's what I do.
Oh, thanks.
As I said, at this point, who all is going to sleep? Who's staying awake?
I'll stay awake.
And Athena and Jen, I assume you guys are sleeping together.
Obviously.
What?
Did I say
Athena?
Ataxia. It's not my fault you guys made each other's names the exact same, except for
Bruh.
except for then and Taxi.
Taxi.
So
Yeah,
half
it's called Can I call a taxi?
Thank you, Kain.
So Athena, it's at this point that you hear laughing over one of the hills.
Fuck that noise.
But it's not like a creepy laugh. It sounds like legitimately like somebody told a funny joke, somebody laughed at it.
Okay. So I wouldn't be of like immediate danger, right? Because it didn't sound like too creepy.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't sound creepy. It definitely didn't sound like the chortlers.
Okay, so okay.
But it's over the hill.
Alright, I'll just be extra cautious.
Okay. And after like 5 or so minutes, you see the beginnings of a fire, like a campfire. You see like a small light and like a smoke stack coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you gonna do anything about that, or are you just gonna stay cautious?
I'm just gonna stay cautious because I feel like if she would have tried to do something, then it would have alerted them possibly. So I'm gonna try to keep it on down low.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a metal roll.
9. God dang
it. You're able to hear like the talking, but you can't exactly make it out. It sounds like it sounds like an older gentleman and then a younger, maybe a guy, maybe in his 30s, early 30s, late 20s.
Okay.
Yeah. So, other than that, the night goes fine, and you all wake up to the bright and early hours of maybe 7. The sun comes up, and all the suns come up. I remember there being 5.
Like 5 suns.
Fucking hot as hell.
Dude, it's gotta be so bright.
And with the rise of the sun, the frost thaws, and you guys wake up to a dewy morning.
How does Kain look?
Kain, give me a physical.
Probably.
Yeah.
Very bad.
11.
He seems to be doing better.
Can you stand up?
Yes.
I think his legs are
Said that in
fine.
character, you heathen.
Yeah, I know. I think his legs are
try.
fine. I'm pretty sure it's just his hand.
Yeah, but I just like probably a lot of blood.
I did lose quite a bit of blood. I'll try and stand up.
Yeah, you're able to stand up. And I assume Athena packs up the tent.
Yeah.
And you guys keep heading back?
Yep.
Alright, so you guys step over the hill and you see a camp. You see 2 men. You see an older man of Japanese descent, and somebody who's wearing traditional Japanese robes, but his face is covered by a straw hat. What do you guys do?
Are we just gonna pass them? Maybe?
Maybe they have food or water they could provide us.
Are we hungry?
Yes. You guys went all night with no food, no water. You're very hungry and thirsty.
I'll eat the grass.
It's grass. You can't digest it. What do you guys do?
Do I see any weapons around them?
You see that one of them has a rifle that is put up in this sort of like traveling bag that's it's like 5 feet away from him. But other than that, I mean, nothing. These guys seem to be
probably for hunting, right?
These guys.
Yeah, they don't look like they're soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Are they like soldiers of Jin's family?
They're not. They're not soldiers. They just they appear to be hunters. Pelt hunters, maybe. Well, maybe
I'll
not
walk
pelt.
towards them slowly.
The older Japanese man. Do you still have your disguise on?
No,
No.
I
Yeah, I think you lost.
It, so
I think you lost too much blood to be able to use that because that runs.
And I turned it off beforehand anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Japanese man, he looks up and he sees you and he squints at you. And he taps the other guy on the arm. And the man takes a straw hat off and he puts it to his side. And you see about a foot's length of white hair and gray skin turn and look at you. And Kain, you see...
God.
Oh my... Okay.
Who is
I
this?
Don't like this.
What's that?
Okay.
I didn't know you had family.
You don't know
Yeah.
Kain.
I know.
Yeah.
He's
Kain just squints his eyes and like tilts his head.
Oi! What's going on?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I think it's pretty obvious what I'm doing here.
Who the fuck are you?
What?
You would have to be.
He stands up and he genuinely thinks for a second. He's like, oh, Abel, that's my name. It's nice to meet you all. I don't think we've ever met in person. I am.
They also don't know about you.
Did you tell? What did you say?
They also don't know anything about you because I didn't say anything.
I would have assumed nothing less. Well, my name is Abel, and he puts a hand out to all of you.
Hi.
It is lovely to meet you all finally. I've heard so much. So,
Have you?
not from Kain.
Oh,
But it is lovely to meet you all. I heard you got into a little bit of a spat last night.
Kain will hold up his nub.
Abel looks genuinely surprised. Oh my fucking god. What happened to you lot?
I tried to protect that one, and his family member cut my hand off.
Strange family. I guess I can't say that much. Oh, alright. I guess I could do something about that.
how do you two know each other?
We don't really.
Not that familiar. It winks at you, Kain. So, it's just my friend. I'd never got his name, but he's a nice fella. And the Japanese man waves. He was able to give me these nice clothes, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind providing you guys with some food. While I take the young one here, and he points at Kain, on a little
The
day
young
trip,
one.
if you all don't mind.
I don't actually know if he's in a good condition to go on a day trip, as you say.
Well, I would say I'd bring him back in one piece, but you know, not really how it works anymore when you're missing your arm.
If I don't come back soon, just leave.
Leave?
How should we? No, how do we trust
How
you?
long is this trip gonna take?
It shouldn't be more than maybe an hour or so.
An hour?
I
I'm
don't
not
know if we
back
can
in.
stay in one position for too
If I'm
long.
not back in 2, leave. Because as much as this guy is wonderful, I don't trust him.
I don't.
Not
Then
really
why
fair,
would
but
you?
alright.
Why would you go with him then?
I'm with
Jai,
Ataxia.
there's a lot of weird stuff going on here that I haven't explained to you guys.
I could explain if you like, but
I
Kain,
mean, you can try.
Kain, come here. I'm gonna pull him to the side. Take my rifle.
Okay. I'll grab the rifle.
okay, yeah, sling it on your back with the. Did we decide which hand it was?
Which one did I draw? Let me check. I
I
think
think
drew
it was
left
the
one.
left hand.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
drew the left hand.
But
So
I
we'll say
assume
left one.
I'll assume your left hand is your main hand because that was the knife.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's your main hand that's been cut off.
Yep.
And Abel goes, all right, we got everything in order.
Why don't you explain to them some stuff real quick?
Oh, okay. My father was the spirit of the blood moon, and my mother was the spirit of the snow moon.
And
You feel more comfortable now? I didn't think so.
No, not exactly that I would see.
In other words, I am a spirit. Right?
cool.
He saved my life. That's the only reason I'm giving him this opportunity.
I did say
Now
his
that would
life.
make sense.
Oh, and I'm Kane's brother.
Oh,
doesn't-
family.
I felt like I probably should have led off
Wait
with
a
that one, yeah?
minute. If your
Yeah.
father
Probably
is
would
the
have done it this
spirit,
from the start.
if the father is the spirit of the blood moon, and Kane's also a blood elf, and you two are brothers, does that mean he's also the spirit of the blood moon?
Sort of like halvesies, but yeah.
Are you the king?
Me?
No, I'm definitely not the king.
Oh no, he's a king. He's not really the king of nothing.
Yeah.
He's kind of a guy.
Are you the king?
Oh no, that'll be my father, spirit of the blood moon.
So you
Mother.
two are princes.
Yeah.
Kain, you're
But not of,
royalty.
like, the actual government, but more of, like, the spirit.
And I know there might be a little bit of confusion because normally the spirit of the snow moon is depicted as a child, I think. But, you know, spirits, they show
Oh.
themselves in different ways.
That's kind of weird.
It's not weird. She's
That's
not
definitely-
actually. She's
that's
not
definitely
actually.
bad.
She's not actually a child.
That's definitely bad.
She's not actually a child. She's millions
No, that's
of
really
years old.
bad.
They're both spirits. They didn't do the deed. They just mixed.
Then how'd they make you?
They formed me out of a pile of snow and poured blood on me head.
Then what about Kain?
What about him?
How did they make him?
He came out of an elven woman.
So,
No, he's not part of Snow Moon.
What
So
he's
you're-
saying is basically Kain as like his half brother.
so you're a
Yeah.
snowman?
Kinda. You can think of it like that.
Dude, are you Frosty?
I mean, if you want to call me that.
Does anyone have a top hat?
I mean,
I do not.
he
Can we go?
he
Can we
reaches
please
into
go?
his side and he unfolds a dusty top hat. It's me.
I love you.
Oh, thanks. Lots of people do. Let's head out.
I trust him now.
I do not.
And he
Not fully yet.
It's okay, he'll just melt.
and he puts his hand on Kane's shoulder and he begins leading him away. And as they step over another hill, they disappear. All right. So, Kane, as you step over the hill, you look around and you're no longer in the field. You're standing in a snowy forest. And standing in front of you are 3 tree stumps, each one of them having objects floating on them. The first one is a left hand made out of glass. The second one is a hand made out of wood, and the third one is a hand made out of metal. So, you're not quite as useful to everybody if you don't have another hand, but we have our ways around that. So the choice is yours.
Is this just like a stylistic thing, or do I have
It's
different?
a stylistic thing, sort of, but each of them will be magical. You'll be able to siphon blood from your body into them through different means. I quite like the glass one because you can see like the glass veins filling up with blood, and then it's, you know, in the metal one, it's cool.
So other than just the material, do they look different in any way?
No, they just look like your hand, but in different material.
Okay, I'm going for the glass one.
That's a good choice. It's my favorite one. And he grabs your stump and he takes the bandages off, and he looks at the bottom. He looks at the bottom of one, and he looks at the bottom of it, and he spits on it, and he spits blood out, and he slaps it on your stump, and he just goes, "All right, that's it. That's all I needed you for."
Can I ask,
Yeah.
why are you doing any of this?
Families would look out for each other, right?
Yeah, but, you know, I haven't known you until, you know, a couple of weeks ago.
Fair, very fair. Well, I mean, normally spirits aren't allowed to meddle in mortal affairs, but I was able to pull some strings on account of the fact that you're pretty involved with Mr. Sandman, who can control time or something. So, yeah, that's about it, really. I don't have all the answers, and I'm not specifically a spirit myself. I'm the son of 2 spirits.
How do you do the teleportation disappearing thing?
Don't know really. It's like riding a bike. You learn how. You never really forget. Whether you
You're
wanna,
very weird.
I'm strange. I've been told that before. But I mean, you could do this stuff too, you know.
I don't know that.
Oh. Well, I guess Father never really talked to you then.
I didn't know my father was the spirit until recently.
Oh. And he rubs the back of his neck and kind of looks away. Oh, so I'm the one who told you that.
I, I didn't know either of my parents. I was raised in the military.
Oh. He rubs his neck again. Well, I didn't know that. They didn't tell me that. I thought you knew. Ugh. And he pulls on his collar. Well, Father's gonna be pretty pissed about that one. But when isn't he pissed? Right? Well, I guess he wouldn't know.
Can I go back now?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just walk past that tree and you'll be over there.
Hey, next time you appear, can I get some sort of heads up?
I thought my beautiful face would be enough of a heads up, but all right. I'll email you. Still a thing, right?
Yeah, sure. Kain will put his thumbs up and like walk backwards, watching him past the tree.
Bye bye. Right. And you step out from the over the hill, and you guys see Kain. And an hour and a half passed. You guys were waiting and sitting there, and the Japanese man didn't really say anything. He didn't have a lot to say, unless you guys want to ask him specific questions before Kain comes back.
No.
Okay. Well, Kain steps back over the hill, and you guys see that he has a glass hand.
Ooh.
It's shiny.
It's shiny.
Nice hand.
Yeah, I don't really understand it, but I've just stopped asking questions at this point.
Does it work?
I think so. I assume it does. Moves around.
I think you'd have to
Yeah, it
test
works.
that out.
As he moves his fingers, there's sort of like a little tinkling sound from it, but other than that, it works.
Do that again.
I do it again.
Same thing. And Kain, if you try to summon your blood from that hand, by the way, your blood is filled up.
Okay.
Came back over the hill feeling much better. So whenever you use your hand, you see like the individual veins filling up with blood, and then they come out of the fingertips.
That's awesome.
Since
Really
it's glass, is it easily? Can it break easily?
That is a good question.
I guess we'll find out, won't we, lads?
All right, and I will take
That's
my
on
gun
me.
back from him.
Yep. All right. So what are you guys doing?
So we got our food, I think.
Yeah. Let's just see if we got our food. Jeez, I don't know.
1 second, everyone. Hey, Jen.
He is sort of staring off into the distance. He hasn't said much since you guys had that encounter.
Jen,
Yes.
we're going after your uncle, right?
Looks that way.
It's a shame.
Anything you need, I'm there.
Thank you.
He took my hand, and I'm gonna take his back.
An eye for an eye, I guess.
You cut off his hand and you replace it with from the glass one.
Oh no.
I want it.
Mine.
Mine now.
Bitch. I have an idea. Instead of cutting off his hand, you should instead crush it.
Crush it while
So
it's
it-
still attached so he
so-
feels everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Alright.
It's more
And
of
then
a.
cut it off, and then crush it, then cut it off. Sorry.
This whole situation is more of a symbolic gesture.
The man kind of like looks up at you all, and he has a very distinct look of fear from you guys.
Thanks. Let's go.
Here, I'll sing that and give you. Nice.
Kain will bow and then
Yeah,
say, "We
bow
should
then leave.
probably head out."
He nods.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is our single blood moon Australian, Kain?
All of them. What is that?
I think she's asking if everybody from where
how
you're from.
that accent.
Oh, it has the Australian accent.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
Kind of. And most of the moons do, not just mine.
So you all just have that accent?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
like
not
a-
really Australian exclusive. We've been around just as long as they have.
That's like
Ooh.
asking where you're from if everybody has the same accent as you.
Well, I mean, New Korea is kind of like new.
Hey, but I'm like,
So
you would figure.
I assume you guys are heading back now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Talk.
So you guys head back, and you are able to see the tents from quite a distance away, and you guys walk into town, and everybody waves at you all, and everybody is genuinely pretty happy to see you guys. I mean, they don't really get a lot of newcomers, so they like you guys a lot. Your father is standing in front of his burned remains, the burned remains of his tent, and he picks something up out of the rubble, and you see the burnt picture of your mother, and he gently puts it into his undershirt, and he turns around. Musuko, you bring good news.
I bring news. I found the whatever the fuck his name is. And my uncle. He was. Yes, and we killed many of his men.
That's great to hear.
Yes.
He took my hand.
Oh,
That is also a thing.
do you need medical assistance?
Kain will hold up the glass one. No, I'm alright.
Oh, okay. All in all, a win.
Pretty
Kind
good.
of. I mean, I
No.
guess you could see that, but not really.
I guess it's a win.
I mean, if you slaughtered all of the men and killed Riku, it's good news.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh?
I'll let Jen explain this one.
Can we just focus on the 17 people we killed instead, and not the one that we didn't kill?
Did you not? You didn't kill Riku.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh. I
No,
suppose
you know what?
that's...
I'll take this one. I'll take this one. I, not
Yeah.
knowing you or your people, was a little bit hesitant to kill a man I knew nothing about, and I wanted to figure stuff out first. But now that my hand was cut off, I'd be happy to oblige you in any activities you need me to do.
Puts it into perspective, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know what to say. That would have been a good hit if it would have worked.
I think 17 people is a pretty good hit.
17 people out of the several hundred that we fight against?
We did all we could.
Yeah, it's the same.
That is fair. That is fair. I will take that. I expected better, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Well, I'm not quite sure what to do now. That information they took was very important. Any ideas for our next move, Jin?
No, I'm not sure.
Any word from Lord Senso?
He was very pleased at the souls I gave him.
I would assume. We give thousands of souls to him every day. Well, I haven't been...
I have a question.
Yes?
Do you, have any of, the papers or anything with a similar scent to the, ones that were taken from your tent?
Scent?
Scent.
Like smell?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I know, a tracker somewhere. and if we can find him, he might be able to track it with his nose.
Oh. Alright.
Contacts, baby!
Does he live here?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does he?
Who is this?
Literally, any place that is civilized I go to, I know someone.
Yep.
So, yes, there is.
Huh. And he pulls out the burnt paper again and he gives it to you. This is all. I got this picture from the same camp.
What's it a picture
Let's see
of?
what I can do.
It's a picture of Jin's mom.
Oh.
It greatly saddened me that I didn't have any pictures of her. So, it was a nice souvenir while it lasted. Well, I will set you off. Enjoy the adventure, I suppose.
Okay.
All right.
Will do.
And Jin. And he pulls you over to the side. I don't know how to say this, but... And he scratches his head and he looks around. I don't normally say these kinds of things. My grandfather and my father were the ones who raised me. They weren't very feeling men, if you understand. So, and he puts his hand on you, and he towers over you, a foot taller, and he says, he'll be looking for the right words to say. When I lost your mother, it was hard. And, when you came into the camp again, it was a relief. You are my best warrior.
Thank you, Father.
Yeah. And he gives you a hug.
Okay, I'll hug him back.
I wish to see you again.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. And he rubs his forehead, and you see him look away and wipe something from his eye. Go! We want to find this tracker. What do you guys do?
So if Kain was gonna take his best guess on where this person would be based on their appearance alone, it'd probably be somewhere secluded and foresty.
Okay. So you guys head to into the swamp, and the boat seller, she says, it is good to see you again. Chitin,
Yeah.
please.
I'll hand her my chitin leg. What's it called?
Chitin is like the exoskeleton.
I'll hand her my leg.
This is not 8.
It's 8.
No. So.
I'm gonna use Terrify.
Okay.
8.
What do you say?
Ooh.
It's 8.
Can you read that off to me?
People are cautious and worried.
She puts it into a bag. Down payment, right? You can take this one too. And you guys head back into the swamp and take a couple of different turns away from the Chittermite and Chortler nest. And you guys get onto a more solid patch of land, and you see a small cave.
Sure.
And you see a figure outside, and they appear to be sharpening a wooden stake with a knife. And what does this figure look like?
So, they're kind of like hunched over. It's like, you know how werewolves are like people mixed with wolves?
Yeah.
It's like that, but with like a dog, and they're scrawny. Kind of like the thing from Full Metal Alchemist is kind of the look I'm going.
Yeah, but more human?
More human, yep.
Okay. Oh.
And they wouldn't have an Australian accent, so you get that.
Kain of the Blood Moon.
It's very nice to see you again.
What's his name?
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I made this up like a few minutes ago. Let me look up names real quick.
Have you used
if
the name
anyone's-
Senji yet?
Senji?
Yeah.
Sure.
Since his name is Senji, he's probably of Japanese descent, but mixed with dog. Yeah, so it appears to be a man of Japanese descent with very long, greasy hair, about down to the lower back, elongated limbs, and you see that there's lots of patchy fur on it. And as he's like looking and talking to you guys, he scratches around and he scratches his ear like a dog.
With his foot?
Dude, this character is literally just Chris.
And you guys can see him wearing like a ripped up jacket from like a scientist jacket almost. And you see that there's a logo for Lanadis Bioengineering on it. And you can see a small tail poking out from his lower back, and you can see like the bumps of his spinal cord through the shirt that is ripped and tight on top of him. What can I do for you?
What the fuck?
I have another job for you if you'd like to take it.
What are you gonna give me?
We are looking for some documents and some people, and we just need to know where they're located. And we have this for a cent.
He sniffs it. Easy. I know this place like the back of my hand.
That's good.
And he scratches his chin violently. What are you going to give me?
What do I have? Not a lot. What kind of things are you interested in?
And he runs into his cave. And he comes back out with a necklace made of human ears.
Oh fuck!
They make good chew toys when dried.
So you want some more ears?
I want a lot of ears.
I'll see what I can do.
Kain.
You can see his tail wagging. Okay.
Yes, ataxia?
What the fuck?
I mean, I've met a lot of interesting folk.
He wants human ears.
That one takes human souls. Which is worse?
Yeah, but they're dead. But human ears?
These people are gonna be dead too.
Humans, they don't have to be dead. I just want their ears.
Do you want mine?
I'm gonna...
No! Wait. And he
Wait,
runs up.
what?
He runs on all fours very fast towards him. He jumps up and he sniffs your ear. I'll take them.
Oh no.
If you're willing to part ways.
That's a joke.
I'm not good with jokes.
Do you have fleas?
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, lead the way.
Shouldn't you do that?
Oh, that would be a good idea, huh? Ooh. And he bends over and he starts sniffing the ground. Maybe. Let's get back on the boat. We need to
I
go.
would prefer if you didn't snuff me.
You're synthetic, aren't you? I don't want your ears. Too chewy.
Oh god.
But Kain, I've always wanted an elf ear.
If you touch my ears, I skin you right here.
Oh, no ears. Oh, okay. We get back on the boat now.
I'm so fucking scared.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't ever want to come in contact with this freaking thing again. No.
He jumps onto the boat and he wags his tail. Come on, we gotta go. I want my ears.
Okay.
Let's go. Come on.
I mean, he wants his ears.
All right, we get on the boat. Please make it stop.
And he's sniffing around the water. Due north. We go north. And Senji was the name.
Yep.
He takes you guys straight north, and he after about an hour of walking, Jin, it becomes pretty clear the section of Modus he's taking you guys to. He's taking you guys to the mountains. He goes, it's gonna get cold. Is that okay with you?
Did you always
I've got a
live here?
jacket.
Huh?
Did you always live here?
Me? Oh, yes, I've always lived here. But one time I took a trip to one of the terras.
Okay.
Oh,
Which Terra?
Terra. There's so many.
Stop the talk.
Terra 5, I believe. I had a job there. It wasn't always this way. And he leads you guys further into what appears to be a meadow, and you guys see a herd of these horse-like insectoid aliens. We're going to need a snack. I mean, we're going to need a ride. It's going to be much faster on these.
I'm so fucking scared.
Yeah, at this moment, Athena is terrified.
They smell quite good. Are any of you good with animals?
No.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yes?
No, wait, I'm gonna. Okay, look, this is out of character. But I'm gonna do this in a character. I'm gonna roll reckless.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go and try and fucking jump on one of them.
Wait, what is it? It's like a horse-like thing, right?
Yeah, it looks like a cross between like a beetle and a horse.
Ew.
I got a 3.
Would I be able to?
You run towards them and they scatter.
Damn.
Why would you do that? What is wrong with you? How are we going to eat? How are we going to eat?
Shut up.
How are we going to eat?
What do you
I
mean?
mean, ride. How are we going to get there?
I was gonna try and jump on one of them,
You're
but
trying
you're
to
fucking
eat one of those
scary.
things.
You're foolish indeed.
Kain, can I talk to you? Can I talk to the gang real quick and over here?
He walks away from you guys and begins smelling what appears to be the horse's waste.
Kain,
Yeah.
we gotta put him back down like the dog he is.
Okay. 1. He is a living creature. 2. I didn't know he was this bad. I am so sorry.
Kain,
Yeah,
Kain, this trip is gonna be like 24 fucking hours. He's gonna take my ears.
You realize,
Um.
after we get there, I'm sending him back. He's not staying with us.
Yeah, but he wants ears.
But not
We
ours,
will bring
right?
him ears.
I'm so fucking scared, man.
Now
This
I
is-
remember why I don't like dogs.
Here's the problem. This
Why do
is
we even need
nowhere
this
near
guy
the worst thing
anyway?
that's happened to us.
I think it's pretty close.
You guys are talking a lot over there. I want to get going.
Hey, can we just do this as quickly as possible?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute, and I'll walk over to Senji. And I'll kneel down. And I'll go, hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm doing. Oh, the fleas. They always eat me.
Can you, tone it back just a little bit?
What am I doing wrong?
They're not used to you yet,
Ah,
and apparently they haven't seen anything like you. So
yeah.
if you could just talk 50% less, that'd be nice.
I can bark.
Please don't.
I can. But I must communicate. I must talk
I
with
didn't say don't talk at all.
I must.
Just
less.
I
less.
have to talk. The voices, they'll come back. Mm.
What did I create?
Yeah, what is this?
Oh.
Alright, buddy. Just tone it down on touching my friend's ears over there.
I didn't mean any harm.
They don't know that.
Okay. I'll try my hardest. But I want my ears.
I understand.
Okay. And he puts his finger to his snout-like face. Quiet as always. But Kain,
Yes?
we need a ride. We
Then how...
need to go fast, and your friend scared away the horses.
What do you suggest?
I'm not sure. Maybe we could ride some chortlers.
That sounds like an awful idea.
I've done it before. Very fun.
Can we not go on the boat the rest of the way?
Well, eventually we're going to get to the mountains. You know what that
Good
means?
point.
It means we're going to have to fly. And I assume I'm allowed to eat the chortler wings, right?
Yes.
It's like seaweed. Crunchy.
Okay, we need a way of transportation because we're going to the mountains. So we need to find something to ride.
Oh my fucking god.
He suggested the chortlers.
Chortlers.
Chortler? Didn't we fight a couple of chortlers?
Yeah, and it almost.
Stop laughing! Did we fight a couple of chortlers before?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
we did.
chortlers and
The spiders?
the things in the water.
The chortlers are the spiders.
Boom, bitch, fuck you!
The Chittermites are the centipedes.
Jin, do you know any flying animals around here?
A chortler.
Is that our best option?
What did I name the docile, like the other animals that were like grasshoppers?
Yes.
Or
If you
Oh, they were
swamp-
swamp jumpers. We could find some swamp jumpers too. Oh, they would be even tastier. I mean, better.
The chortlers are faster, and we could cover more ground with them.
Yes, but the swamp jumpers, they're not poisonous. It's up to you. What say you?
Alright, which are we going for?
What?
Which of the animals are we riding?
Which ones?
I
are
would say a
like these-
chortler because they cover more ground, even though I don't want to get on one.
I mean,
We're
they
probably
are.
gonna have to do.
Oh, they are closer to us too, since we are at the swamp.
That's probably what we're going to have to do.
Yeah, but we're not doing that.
God, I hate doing
Good.
this.
Good. I prefer the chortler.
God.
Let's go.
He's
let's
literally
go.
just a jockey from Left 4 Dead.
He really is, dude.
Oh my god.
He likes Hatsune Miku.
And he begins running towards the swamp. He goes, I smell them. They're close.
Kain,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
Guys, I promise he wasn't this bad last time I knew him.
Yeah, I've been getting worse.
Great to know.
I can't handle this, man. Saying that should speak volumes.
Biggest laugh thing
Please.
I've ever heard.
Please stop laughing.
It's not funny. Toilet time! And he
Oh my
and,
god!
Please, can we just get a twirler and go?
and he runs towards the boat. Come on, please. I want to go for a ride. Please.
Do hoses exist here?
The what?
Hoses? We gotta spray this bitch down.
Not in the middle of the swamp.
You want the turtles or not?
Let's go.
Please.
This way. And he takes you guys into the swamp, and you guys do hear the familiar buzzing and laughing of the chortlers. We must.
It's gonna be really funny when he's great with animals.
We're going
Oh,
to.
yeah.
We're going to have to get in the trees. How good are you at climbing?
I'm gonna burn this bitch down.
Are you good at climbing? Kain of the Blood Moon.
I don't know.
He just
We'll
hiccuped.
find out, I guess.
Guys, I'm
gonna
I have-
climb.
no, I have claiming tools.
Fuck your tools, bitch. I'm going up.
Thanks to help.
Let's go. I'm so hungry for adventure.
Yeah, we all are.
What do you guys do?
Well, Ataxia's trying to climb up without tools.
Okay, Taxi, go ahead and roll me physique.
10.
Hell yeah, you get up there.
I'm
gonna climb
gonna use
with
the climbing tools.
Yeah,
Same.
you guys are able to climb up without any problem. And Senji goes, I can climb. You don't have to do it yourself. Carry me up.
What?
I'll carry him up.
I have a rope that we can attach him to if we can
Okay,
just
yeah,
pull him
that's
up.
even better.
Oh, I'm not good with leashes.
Too
Well,
bad.
you're going to have one just for the moment.
Okay.
You do know you're not actually a dog, right?
Could have fooled me.
I'm so fucking scared.
And you guys
Okay.
get up and
Cool, me too.
you climb into the nest and you see the canopy is filled with large webs that stretch from tree to tree. And as you guys get up there, you see several chortlers sleeping.
Alright, what do we do now?
Sneaky. Stop laughing!
Oh, it's not funny.
Don't be loud, you're gonna wake him up.
Oh, sorry. What do you guys do?
They're sleeping on the web.
That's the main
Yeah.
question. How
How
do we not
close
get
to
stuck to
them?
the web?
How close are they to us?
You'd have to climb across the webs to get to them.
You'd have to climb all the way across.
Yeah.
There's no way. I don't think there's a way we can properly do this.
Are they on the very, very tippy top, or are there branches above them?
There's branches
Right.
above them. But
Can I
as
climb up and try and drop down on one of them?
yeah, go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say.
What do I roll for that?
Go ahead and roll metal first to sneak.
13,
Okay. Go ahead and roll physique.
11.
All right, you're able to jump on top of him, and as you land on its back, they go.
Oh my god.
Would that
And
wake up the other ones?
huh?
Would that wake up the other ones?
Yeah.
Probably.
And as you jump on top of him, he goes, Kain, you have to grab the mandibles to control them. Grab
The
that teeth.
Grab the mandibles.
All right, go ahead and roll physique again.
Oh no.
The
7.
mandibles?
The mandibles, it's the pincers.
Okay.
You grab him and it bucks around a little bit, and you take off into the sky. Quickly, everyone, grab them! And go ahead,
God.
and everybody go ahead and roll physique for me.
Mm. Ah, I
Oh,
got a
no,
4.
Seven.
Jin's rolls are terrible.
All right.
Mine.
And as you guys do this, Senji runs over and he jumps on the top of one of them. I've always wanted to do this! And he jumps on top of him and he flies it up towards you, Kain.
Okay. Do I have
Dang.
control now?
Yeah, you have control.
Didn't you
Ataxia,
just say that?
you're also able to grab one and get on it.
I'll try and help the other two.
Okay. Jin and Athena, you guys are thrown onto the webs and you guys stick there and you try to move your arms, but it's like Velcro is holding you down.
Oh god.
I'll try and help them up.
Okay.
Great, this is nice. I wanted to be stuck in a web.
Go ahead and roll physique, Ataxia.
7.
You're able to get one of them up. Which one do you get up?
Jin.
Okay. So you help Jin up and he stabilizes himself on top of the webs. And while this is happening, Athena, you look over and you see one of them jumping towards you and he goes,
I'll shoot at that one.
And what are you going to do?
Oh. Shoot at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll metal.
9.
You shoot at it and it falls off into the water. But Athena is still trapped.
I'll try and help Athena out.
Okay, go ahead and roll physique. All
9.
right, you're able to get Athena up. Go ahead, and both of you go ahead and roll physique again to try to get on top of him.
6. My rolls are horrible.
Jin, go ahead and roll physique as well. Jin,
No.
you're able to jump up on one of them and fly to the sky.
I'll put Athena on mine.
I was about to say, I was like, is there room for 2, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, we'll say. And you guys get up, and the whole time, mixed with Senji and the chortlers, the laughing is ringing in your ears with the and the.
I am going to kamikaze this fucking chortler if you don't shut the fuck up.
It's not funny.
Wait. Since I'm like synthetic, is there a way that I can lower my hearing at all?
Roll physique.
Please, I don't want to hear it. No!
You actually turn them up and everything's louder.
Oh, great.
But you guys begin flying towards the mountains. Yeah, why doesn't everybody go ahead and give me another physique roll to see how well they can stay on top?
2.
Holy
What is
shit!
happening?
11.
Does one of you want to try to help out Athena as she slips
I
off?
will. Since she's on mine, I'll grab her.
Roll physique.
6.
No!
She falls.
I'll
Okay.
fucking drop
Peace.
down.
You jumping down?
No, not drop down. I mean, like, you know how like you can fly
Steer
lower
down.
than her.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll metal.
God dang. Why are my rolls like this?
My roll.
Yeah.
11.
You're rolling things that you're not good at.
All right.
No, it's just physique is a +0.
You begin to fly down, but before you even can, you see Senji. He flies down and he grabs her and he puts you on the back and he goes, "You gotta stay on top, you silly synthetic human."
Please stop being so loud.
Okay.
Have to tone it down.
And you guys fly towards the mountains. So it doesn't take very long for you guys to get to the mountains on top of the chortlers. You step on, they land on the snowy ground, and the air gets thinner and thinner because you guys are on the mountain. You all step off, and the chortlers fly away from the cold. And Senji goes, "Oh, we're not so far away." Ooh.
So, how do you propose we get down from here?
Walking. Oh. So you guys are on like the like a cliff face going into the mountains, and it's not a snowstorm, but the snow is pretty thick, and you guys look around and you do see light from a couple miles away. What do you do?
Okay, wait. Jin,
Yes.
can you contact your father, right?
Is there service?
Yeah, do they have like? I assume they do. They live in the current era. They probably have.
Yeah, I
technology.
know, but would you have current technology in the mountains?
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, I don't. Yeah.
We're
I don't know.
gonna say no on that one.
Okay, then never mind.
The only way we'd be able to contact them is by going back.
I would just like to point out there was 2 cents on the picture. I'm taking you to the first one. I don't know who we're going to find here.
What the fuck?
What was I supposed to say? What was I supposed to do?
You should have done that first. Oh my god. Do you know where we are?
At all?
I could push you off that cliff.
Are you going to push down the only tracker who can get you out of here?
I know how to
No,
get down.
we're not going to do that.
He just said there are 2 cents and he's taking us to one and then the other.
Meaning that we still need him.
Yes.
Don't do anything crazy yet.
Pay attention, stupid Terran. He begins jogging forward. Come on, it's up this way. We must follow whatever path there is left. And as you guys are walking, you do see that there is a faint trace of a stone pathway. Jin, you would know that this section of Modus has been generally unexplored. Not a lot of people have been up here. And after about 30 minutes of walking up, you guys come across a large white wall made of white marble-like stone. And standing in front of an archway that is about 15 feet high, you see 2 statues made of white and gold metal. Their faces are knight-like and adorned with a 10-pronged symbol. They hold 2 large maces and that are blocking the way. And they have a crown-like set of thorns around their helmets. What do you guys do?
You said they're blocking the way?
Yeah, they're both about 15 feet tall, and they have 2 large maces that are like crossed over the entrance.
And
Is that the only thing we can see?
Yeah, you can't see past the wall.
Any idea what this is, Jin?
I'm not sure.
This is the place, but how are we going to get in?
I'll step forward.
You step forward and you see the golden faceplate that looks like the 10-prong signal lights up, and both of the heads turn towards you. What was Khufu's voice?
Oh, he's back.
Oh, no.
I don't remember. It was your character.
It was deep.
You know what? We'll do something else. State your cause.
We traced a scent here.
This is meaningless in the eyes of Tetol.
Tittle.
Funny at the moment.
You
Okay.
mock us.
No, I'm sorry.
You may not enter
Wait.
Octavia Juniper Way.
What?
I'm going to sit down.
Okay, so you sit down in the snow. It's very cold.
I'm going to lay down in the snow.
You lay down in the snow. It's very cold.
I'm gonna lay
Kain of
face
the
down in
Blood
snow.
Moon. Do you wish to enter?
Yes.
State what you are searching for.
I'm searching for a lost woman.
A lost woman. We have lots of those in the walls.
That one's mother, and I'll point towards Jen.
The heads creak and face towards you. The champion of Senso is not allowed in these hallowed halls.
His mother isn't the champion, and I'm not Senso's champion.
Why wouldn't he be allowed in?
The
They
Lord,
don't really like each other, I don't think.
the Lord Senso has waged war on us for millennia. The only way that Tetol's people were able to escape was into the mountains. Kain of
Do
the
you know
Blood
if his
Moon.
mother is here?
This is classified information.
We won't know until we go inside.
Athena Praxis, step forward.
Oh god.
State your reasoning for being here.
I'm with them trying to look for his mother.
A stranger in these halls you both would be.
If you want a more broad answer, I'm looking for the truth.
The statues turn and look at each other. Tetol is the giver of truth and the all-mother to beings on this plane of existence. Do you wish to seek the enlightenment of Tetol?
Does that mean I have to be a follower?
Only those who seek the enlightenment of Tetol are allowed in these halls, though you do not have to be a follower.
Then yes.
You may enter Kain of the Blood Moon. And the maces part as you step in, and they cross again. State your reason for being here, Ataxia.
Wait, what?
Octavia Juniper Way.
Stop saying that.
State your reasoning for being here.
I'm also looking for the truth.
This answer has been gained from Kain's knowledge. You may state a different reason.
What?
Or you may specify.
Wait, is this the truth about anything?
In theory.
So, in theory, would I be able to find the truth about myself?
The statues look at each other again. Athena Praxis, you may enter our hallowed halls. And you step through, and they cross again.
You guys.
Octavia Juniper Way. State your reasoning, or state your truth.
I'll stay out here. Because Jin can't enter, and I don't want to be alone with Fleabag.
Sakura Senji. That is me.
Oh god.
State your reasoning for being here. I wish to find the cure for my disease. You may enter, Sakura Senji. And Senji runs in. Stay frosty! And he steps into the archway. Yamamoto Jin. What is your reason for entering these hallways?
To find my mother.
Have you not heard our whispers?
No.
Lies are unbecoming of you, Yamamoto Jin. You may not enter until you give us an answer. Ataxia, Jin, what do you guys do?
Yes. Just sit down.
Okay.
I'll sit down next to him.
So for the rest of you, you know what? Hey, Ataxia, Jin, you guys are going to secrets.
Okay. Move.
Okay. So the rest of you step in, and you see a very quaint village that appears to be untouched by snow. You see lots of women of Japanese descent and of regular Terran descent. You see lots of children running around, but surprisingly you see no adult men. What do you guys do?
What are
So
we
I'm
gonna
the
do?
only Other than Senji, we're the only two adult men here.
Yes.
Yep.
I feel kind of bad for straight up lying to the entire group about what my intentions were. But I'm glad I found a place that might actually have her here. But I'm going to continue forward, walking.
So you guys walk forward, and you see a woman dressed in a white robe walk towards you guys, and she has bright pink hair. Hello. It's good to see you all. The Guardians let you in?
Yes, it appears so.
Well, I assume there's some sort of truth you're looking for.
Yes.
Well, I'll introduce myself. I am Lemley Hosk.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tina Praxis.
A Praxis? We haven't seen one of those in a while.
You've seen a Praxis?
Oh, we've seen a couple. And you? And she gestures to you, Kain.
I am Kain of the Blood Moons.
Well, again, we haven't seen many men around here. Normally they tend to leave. It's nothing sinister. They just step out. Would you like to follow me to the library?
Of course.
Okay. And she leads you guys towards a large marble building.
Yes.
You guys are sitting in the snow, and the Guardians' light in behind their eyes dims as you guys stop interacting with them. What are you guys doing?
Sitting down.
You think you're gonna get your father's pretty tall. You think you're gonna get as tall as him?
No, I'm done growing.
You're done growing. How tall are you? Like 6 something?
Something like that.
And you haven't seen your mom, huh?
No, she supposedly died when I was born.
Well, from what I thought, she looks very beautiful, and that's where you get your looks from.
Thanks.
Fucking cold out, huh?
Yes.
So you guys just gonna chit chat, because otherwise I'm gonna go back to the chat.
Okay, are you gonna leave us in here, or are we gonna be moved back?
I don't want you guys to hear what they're hearing.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, are you guys gonna try to get in again, or?
Sure.
A what? Say that again?
Are you guys gonna try to get in again?
I don't know. I honestly don't remember what the whisper even was. That's why I said that.
The whisper was, I have, when I was a child, I heard stories of a man who would save the universe, and that man's name was Jin.
Who said that?
Whisper. It was the whisper that came through after you guys, fought your, uncle.
I mean, it's not really a question. How do I answer that?
They wasn't asking you a question. They asked you if you heard the whispers.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up again.
Okay. Jin Yamamoto, state your reasoning for entering.
I'm trying to find my mother.
Have you not heard the whispers?
I have.
Will you accept these whispers as the truth?
I will.
Then you may enter. And the maces part, and you're let in.
I text you should really try to get in after going.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hi.
Octavia Juniper Way.
Yes, I'll stand up.
What reasoning do you have to be in these hallways?
To find myself?
The statues look at each other. You may enter these hallways.
Cool.
We just won't mention it.
Okay.
I can't English. It's hard.
Ataxia and Jin, you guys walk in, and you see a village that has been untouched by snow, You see lots of adult women and children running around, but what you don't see is adult men. And you guys see a woman who just turned to face you again. Oh, hello. I assume you're also here to find knowledge?
Yes.
Yes.
She walks towards you guys, and you see she has bright pink hair. She goes, well, I just let a few others into the hallway of ancient knowledge, or the library of ancient knowledge. Would you like to go there as well?
Yes.
Well, I'll introduce myself, and then I'll take you over there. My name is Lemley Hosk. And she puts a hand out.
I'll take it. I'll shake it.
It's good. It's good to meet you. What are your names?
I am Jin Yamamoto.
Oh, Yamamoto?
Yes.
Wow. Huh.
What?
It is truly going to be a strange day.
Why?
There's lots of people who we had hoped would eventually find these hallways, but never did until just now, and you're one of them.
Do you have any knowledge on my mother?
She sighs. Unfortunately, your mother isn't here.
Is she alive?
No. But you may find the answers you're looking for in these hallways.
Thank you. And I'll bow.
She goes, there's no need for that here. We're all equal.
If you say so.
And you, ma'am, what is your name?
I am Ataxia.
Huh. Somebody who we are not familiar with. Fantastic. Follow me. And she leads you guys down the white marble pathway, and you guys come up behind the rest of the group, who are outside of a large marble building. The doors appear to be blocked again by two guardians. Oh, I forgot about this. You're going to have to tell them what you're looking for, but you'll have to give them specific information.
Is it us first, or are we already in there?
Right.
No, you guys are waiting outside.
Okay, so we should answer.
Uh,
I am looking for the true fate of a friend's.
Without saying a word, they let you through, and they cross again.
I'm looking to find the truth about what happened in my past.
Without saying a word, they uncross and then recross.
Well,
What does Sinji say?
Yeah, what did Sinji say?
Senji says, I'm looking for the cure to my disease. And without saying a word, they uncross and then recross.
Well, I was looking for my mother, but now I'm trying to find information.
They don't say anything.
You have to be a little more specific.
Cheese 712 cheesy 85 6.
That is the
And they
password.
open-
You're allowed through. No. And Lemley says, you can also, if you have similar information that you're looking for, you can go in there and find it as well. They aren't as temperamental as the other ones.
I don't get it.
If you have the same question as somebody else, you can still go in.
Say what I said.
I forget, dude. That was a million years ago.
Basically.
Say you're looking for the true fate of your mother, or something similar.
Fate true, my mother.
They uncross and then recross.
Fate true, his mother.
They uncross and then recross. And you guys are now all inside. And it's this point you realize that this building was built into the side of the mountain. You see stone in a dome shape, and you see dozens upon dozens of rows of thick ancient books, and you see more of these people walking around and just reading. And
Do I see Jen come in?
yeah, everybody comes in.
Okay.
And you see an older lady. She walks up to you. Hello, everyone. I assume that you know the kind of information you're looking for.
Yes.
We have all of the information that you could be looking for if it has been recorded. Doesn't matter if it was deleted, burned, or erased, it ends up here. All you have to do is think about what book you're looking for, or what information you're looking for, and then you'll find it. It could be anything from recordings of people's, from people who recorded things. I think you know what a recording is. Or it could be written notes. It all depends on what you're looking for. But if you would like to, if you would like to speak to the All Mother yourself, you may step into the sanctum. And she gestures towards a room way in the back.
What about pictures?
Oh yes, there are pictures as well.
I see.
Are we allowed to look for information that we didn't ask for when coming in here, or just specifically what we were looking for?
As long as you leave with the information you were looking for, you can look for any information.
I'm gonna go look for a picture of my mom.
Right. You think about a picture of your mom, and you pull out a book marked memories, and you pull out a scrapbook, and you see dozens upon dozens of pages all filled with pictures of your mother, your father, your uncle, your ancestors, and you. You even find a little family tree on the back page.
Jen,
Yes.
what was your mother's name?
What was my mom's name again? I forgot.
Aiko.
Aiko.
Okay, I'm gonna look for any information on the death of Aiko Yamamoto.
You find a time of death, a paper based a statement of death, and it looks like she had died in childbirth.
Jen,
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Yes.
I promised you the truth, right?
Of course.
And I'm gonna hand him the paper.
Yeah, it says your mother died in childbirth.
So your
I
dad's
see.
lying.
I
He
mean,
lied to your face.
that can't change what happened already.
I'm
Can't.
aware,
That means there's no
but
point
you should
in
know
coming
that your
after...
father lied to you.
There's no point in coming after Zenshiro then, right?
I suppose.
And
still-
is there any contradictory information on the same subject?
Oh, that's good.
Yes. You find letters sent from Zenshiro apologizing for going on a mission with his mother and her going missing.
Hmm.
Which one
Interesting.
looks more... So is this picture like official, like authority, government approved, or whatever?
It appears so.
Okay, next thing I'm looking for. Is there anything on that specific mission?
It was a mission into the mountains.
Okay.
Am I able to like take any of the pictures with me?
Yes, you can take some, but as soon as you take them out, you put them in your pocket, and they reappear in there, and you still take them out of your pocket, and they're still there.
Okay, so I'll take the one of my mom that my dad had. But then I'm also going to take one that has like all of us in one picture, including my uncle.
Yeah, you can definitely find
I'm
one of those.
also gonna look for a memory book.
Okay. You find a memory book full of the Juniper Way family. Much smaller, only a couple pictures. And it seems like it was just a scrapbook that your mom had made, while the other one was a bit more, it looked like it was traditionally made, but very masterfully made. This one is literally just something they got from a store. But you do see a couple of pictures of you and your parents. Okay.
I'm trying to think of what I could look for next.
Athena, what are you looking for?
Oh.
Huh?
I don't know. Basically, anything at this moment she's kind of desperate to find.
What are you looking for?
It would probably be a memory book of what her family looked like. if she had any.
You don't find a memory book.
Oh, great.
What you do find is a recording.
Oh.
It's a transmission to a Mr. Eli Callahan from a Mr. Clinton or a Dr. Clinton praxis.
Oh, good.
All right. I didn't write this out, so this is going to be free form, but I have the information. Research in my sister has completed. Stop.
Wait. Research. Say that again.
Research into my sister is complete. Stop. It's a transmission. It's a transmission of a recording. I should have said.
Okay. That is interesting. Who was it going to again?
It was going to a Mr. Eli Callahan.
Is there anything on an Eli Callahan?
Yeah. Eli Callahan, you find a history book. Eli Callahan is the current leader, commander-in-chief of the IUP.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And Dr. Clinton Praxis, who was the sender, is a neuroscientist. Or was.
Is he...
He is dead.
Okay, so he's dead. So then my next best bet would be... What's his name?
Eli.
Yeah, so... Oh, I might have to talk to him. Great.
Praxis is pronounced dead. Eli is still active.
Okay. So probably best to look into Eli.
Okay. Yeah, you do find lots and lots of information about Eli, but most of it seems very biased and a lot of military propaganda.
I was about to ask for something that would have the same sort of thing.
Yeah, lots of military propaganda.
Is there a Blood Moon history book?
Oh yes, it is.
How much is BS? How much is BS propaganda?
Almost all of it.
Yep. Okay. Now I have a big ask, but you can just tell me the relevant information.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have every letter and document sent by Zenshiro and Jin's father?
Regarding what?
Oh, it has to be that specific. Okay. The mother. Just anything regarding the mother. Or that mission.
Okay. The mission was to find a missing person. It wasn't anybody specific. It was just a child that had gone missing. They couldn't find the child, and during a large blizzard, Aiko went missing.
Can I look up the history of the clans and like their clash of clans, and fucking see how it actually started, like it actually really started?
Oh, I have an idea.
All right, I guess I'm going straight to the manifesto for this one. You get a third-party document from a Mr. Dr. Praxis, or a Mr. Clinton, or Dr. Clinton Praxis. Holy shit. He appears to have, in his free time, he had a hobby of going to far-off planets and jotting down information regarding the native inhabitants. The Yamamoto clan. This clan of proud Terrans has kept their bloodline untouched by other Terrans, strictly carrying on the blood of a one Yamamoto Kai. A mostly hidden family, the clan of Yamamoto dates all the way back to the rotting lands of Terra 1, on an island called Japan, where these warriors carried on the art of the samurai under the guidance of the war dragon Lord Senso. It is said that one day the clan will bore a child capable of wielding Senso's secret weapon and hearing the deity's voice. Though the great Yamamoto Shin wasn't chosen for this honor, it should be known that on the day of on the day that Shin's son was stolen from his family, so too did Lord Senso's Doragon no Iki go missing. The battle between the Kage no Ha and the Senso no Ha was a war of lineage. The shadowy Kage no Ha is led by the younger brother Yamamoto Zenshiro. The Kage no Ha believe in silence and guerrilla warfare filled with espionage and trickery, while the Senso no Ha, led by Shin Yamamoto, believe the honor in taking your opponent's head on. Their dispute started years ago when Zenshiro challenged his brother to a duel to become the monarch of the Yamamoto clan. Shin accepted, and being the honorable fighter he was, he did not see through his brother's traps. Shin was disarmed, branded, and cast out. Before he left, Aiko, Shin's lover, begged him to stay one more night. 9 months after this, Aiko gave birth to a young boy named Jin. During Jin's birth, Shin saw the sacred blade grow brightly and burst into flames. When Shin learned that Aiko had died during birth, he knew immediately what this meant. Shin stole his son from his caretakers and slaughtered the 27 soldiers who tried to stop him. Finally, Shin and Zenshiro were face to face once more, and swiftly Shin returned the generosity his brother had once showed him by slicing off Zenshiro's leg. After this, Shin trained his son until he was old enough to make his own decisions. Jin chose to go back to his uncle and attempted to train under Zenshiro. Zenshiro, though he loved his nephew, he could not bear to see his brother's eyes in Jin. Zenshiro, after months of trying to train the young Jin, eventually became suspicious of Jin not taking to his training well. Jin was cast out much like his father and even branded with the same mark. The battle still rages. The hate between brothers will burn until one of them dies.
Can you repeat that? I didn't get any of that.
No.
Wow.
It's on the manifesto. You can go read it.
So Shin is lying about that, and
Maybe.
I don't understand the
It's
slaughter.
It's all muddled in this information. It says she died at birth, but this one says she died or went missing in the snow, in the mountains.
Can I look up a book on Lord Sensu?
Yes, you find a Bible-like writing.
I'm gonna look up in that Bible, right, how to remove him from someone.
What does that mean?
Remember when Jin talked to me about not wanting to be a part of him or whatever? I'm gonna see if there's a way to get out of that.
It would be as simple as changing religions. Though it's said that Lord Senso may take action against you.
I'll hand the Bible to Jin.
I see. So he will definitely claim my soul if I try to. I'm also the chosen one, so he will not let me go lightly.
I recommend you probably should not do that.
Remember, you guys can directly ask Tetol questions.
I was gonna do that after one more thing.
Okay, what are you looking for?
In that history book from the Blood Moons.
Yeah.
What do they say about me?
A man came in to the rooms of 7 different higher up military figures and killed them in their sleep and slaughtered their children.
Interest.
Go ahead. Can I?
And I'm gonna like get rid of the book or put it in my jacket, however I can.
Can I look for baby pictures of Kain?
There's not gonna be any.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure the military took a photo.
You know what?
No.
You know what? Here's what you find. You find a crudely drawn picture of a father and 2 sons.
Kain drew
What's
little
on it?
Pitter.
What?
Like, what, is his name on the back of it or something?
The picture was drawn by somebody named Abel.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, Kain.
Yeah.
I'll hand him the picture.
A child's drawing of a father and 2 sons, marked by Abel.
Yeah, I can't really do much with this. And he's gonna turn around like he's not gonna do anything with it, but he's gonna slip it in like his journal.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go towards the chapel or whatever.
The sanctum. Okay. So you step towards the sanctum and you see a kneeling figure um, that appears to be a a human-sized version of the guardians outside, but you can see a massive hole in the chest, and you can see radiating from the chest is a black energy that seems to have stopped traveling. Like it looks like the metal around the hole is like black, but the rest of it is white, and it looks like the white is fighting away the black.
Is it my boy? Is it the boy? Okay, I'm gonna walk forward. Hello?
And it stands up. Yes.
I'm seeking some truth.
All right. What truth?
All of these documents are written by people. People lie. I'm hoping your god won't. I'm trying to find a missing woman.
Which woman?
Oh, I wrote it down. What was it? Oh god.
Which
What was
woman?
his mother's name?
Aiko
Sorry.
Yamamoto.
What'd you say?
Aiko Yamamoto.
Aiko. I need to write that down. I wrote down every other name I've heard today except for that one. Okay. Aiko Yamamoto.
And he steps aside.
I'll walk forward.
And yes, it is your boy.
Yeah, good.
You step past a white energy veil into the sanctum, and you see another figure standing, holding a mace, and it is exactly the same as the figures outside, but this one is again about the size of a human, and it looks up at you.
Hello.
No response.
Do you know where Aiko Yamamoto has been?
You hear a voice in your mind. Why are you searching for Aiko Yamamoto?
Because my friend deserves the truth.
Aiko Yamamoto is dead.
Who killed her?
A pack of ravenous chittermites.
Okay. And I have one other question.
Ask as you please.
Why am I still alive?
Are you complaining?
Not necessarily, just curious.
An extra-dimensional being has great plans for you.
Kain won't say anything, and can he just back up out of the place?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I know the truth, Jen.
Should we pause?
Yeah, we'll pause. All right. So I assume you step back into the sanctum as well?
Yeah.
All right. So you step before the Onyx Knight as well. Oh, fuck. What is your reasoning for seeing Tetol?
Honestly, I just want to know the truth on why I can't remember anything from maybe a few days ago. Anything on my past.
He steps back and lets you pass.
Ew.
Okay. And you step through the white energy veil, and again you see Khufu standing.
This is ominous almost. Hello?
Why have you come before me?
Wait, you're gonna have to say that again because it like cut out halfway.
Why have you come before me?
I can't remember anything in my past. I just want to know what happened. And why I've been told that I died.
This is true. Amatrine died.
Amatrine?
Yes.
Who was that?
Bruh.
Wait, so Amatrine is me. Then why am I now going by Athena? What is this?
You have had 3 lives now. Once,
3?
Once as Alice Campbell. Once as Amatrine. And now you are Athena.
Is there a reason why I keep dying and coming back?
Yared has promised Dr. Clinton Praxis to keep his sister alive.
Whoa, wait. I am Praxis's sister? Didn't even know I had a brother. Didn't even know I had a family to begin with.
You are, in a way, these people, but you are also very, very different.
Do you know how I died last time? At all?
It would appear that Amatrine was murdered by prejudiced Terrans. She died in the arms of a lover. But Athena was crafted by 2 individuals who claimed to be her parents, and for all intents and purposes, they were. But they were killed in what others had called a house fire.
Was it for sure a house fire? It didn't sound too much like it.
Well, yes, they have died. It was not a house fire.
Probably. So, great. Last time I got murdered, and then so did my supposed parents. What a great backstory! It would have been better if I didn't know.
You are an amusing figure in the Alket's plans. Yared is keeping you alive for the sake of another.
For another?
Yes.
Oh, wait, never mind. I remember.
Yes.
I have one last question. Does it have to be in the same subject as the ones I'm asking now?
I am not as secretive as my guardians.
Alright. There's a man I met for a short time, man named Alphonse, and something happened to him, and I guess Yared absorbed him or something. Is there a way to get Alphonse back at all?
You must find the harbor that holds Yared to this plane of existence.
I have to find a harbor?
Yes, a harbor is a gemstone that holds the Alket to this universe.
So if I find it, do I just destroy it?
Yes, and Alphonse will be set free.
Back the way he was, right?
Yes, back the way he was.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to go now. Thank you for the information.
I can advise you of this as well.
Hmm?
The champions that you fought in the administration of Alket, they were not the real champions of this plane of existence.
They weren't? Then what were they? They look pretty real to me.
They were copies from my universe.
Copies?
Yes.
Wait, if there are copies, does that mean that they're still alive?
Yes, they are.
So if I'm getting Alphonse back, does that mean that there's a way to get them all back?
Yes.
That's good to know. Thank you.
The easiest one to find is the one called Iolite Nevermore.
Light Nevermore. Alright, I'll remember that one.
She is in fact still on the ship that you fly.
She's on the ship?
Yes,
Do you know where or who?
the captain never told his brother because he wasn't sure it's what it was. But lying in the storage container of the SS Magnum Opus sits Hemi's harbor. Iolite Nevermore backed herself up as an AI in that harbor.
Okay.
She was quite adept with technology, so she backed up her consciousness completely.
Okay, that's interesting.
I would like to tell you so much more, but I believe there are others who would like to ask questions.
Okay, I will go now.
Thank you. So, Taxi, you step up to the Onyx Knight, and he steps up from kneeling.
Hello.
What is your reasoning for seeing Tetol?
The truth?
You will have to be more specific.
About myself?
You will have to be more specific.
Like, how specific?
No response.
I want to know about how. Shoot, you really got me there, huh?
It's a basic question.
Yeah, but what am I here? The truth about my friend's mom and their rivalry.
This is the second person to ask about Aiko.
Yeah, but I think I have to be more detailed.
Are you lying about why you are asking Tetol questions?
No, I think I genuinely forgot.
What about yourself are you trying to find?
I just wanted to see maybe how to be normal or like what's wrong with me.
He lets you through.
Okay.
You step in.
Hello.
Hello, Ataxia.
Whoa. Hi.
You do not need to whisper.
I know.
What would you like to ask me, child?
How do I become normal?
Child,
Am I accepted?
I accept you. I accept you, child.
But do my friends?
In a number of ways, yes.
Can you elaborate?
Child, you are too scared of being nobody to everybody. But you are everything to a lot of people.
Name one.
Jin Yamamoto cares deeply
Bullshit.
for you.
Proven.
Kain of the Blood Moon cares for you. Nova of the Snow Moon, while she used to be jealous of your relationship with Kain, she now sees you as a great friend.
Is there a heaven?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Are my parents proud of me?
Your parents were always proud of you.
Can they see me now?
Would you like to see them?
Yeah.
The figure steps forward and removes its helmet, and you see your father.
God? Are you God?
That's not how this works.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was brought here to see you.
How?
Magic.
I gotta show you to everyone.
I can't leave here.
Can I invite people in?
No. I'm sorry. It's not the same. I'm not
I've missed
alive.
you.
I missed you too.
So, like, coming back again?
What?
What happened that day?
It was a deal gone wrong.
I know.
It was as simple as that.
I know. I get. No, I get that. I understand that, and I get now that it's not my fault. But it came back like in my head again.
I know.
She's shaking.
I don't have the answers to that.
Can I hug you?
Of course.
She'll
And-
hug him.
Yeah, you definitely hug him.
Do I look like a crackhead?
Kinda, but I like it.
See, have you seen me like grown up? Is that like you just like watch from like a distance like a camera?
It's hard. We go in and out of being able to watch you. But when we can, we do, and we've seen the amazing person you've become.
Sure.
But we also see the pain and suffering that you deal with every day. And I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry too.
You don't have to be sorry.
I know, but I am.
I think this is all the time I can have with you. But me and your mother love you so much.
I love you too.
And he reaches back and he puts the helmet back on. And the figure steps back. I'm sorry, child. I don't believe I can bring them back in the way you want.
I know.
Do you have any more questions for me?
I don't think so.
Go on.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I leave.
Alright, Kain, what are you looking for?
I want to look for a document from the Blood Moons listing one of my assassination jobs.
Okay.
I assume I find one.
Yeah, you find one.
Is there a picture
A picture of what?
of the target?
Yeah.
Any recollection of who they are? Do I remember them at all?
No.
Kain will, and I can't do this because it's nighttime. My parents are in. I'm gonna yell, and then rip the paper in half, and then like storm off a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you guys definitely hear that scream. And the older lady walks. Is everything okay?
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
shut up.
Oh. Okay. All right. Did you find what you were looking for?
Kind of.
Well, there's lots of time and lots of books to read.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Since this is like heaven and all, do y'all got like a spa?
This is not heaven.
Do you guys still have a spa?
A spell?
A spa?
Yeah, of course we have a spa. We're not
Oh my fucking god.
degenerates.
Oops, I swore again. Oh. Take me to your spa.
Okay. And they take you to a spa. What do you do there?
Float.
You float in a mud bath with cucumbers on your eyes. I don't know how spas work.
Is there a hot tub?
Same. I don't either, so it's fine.
Is there a jacuzzi?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You're in the jacuzzi.
I'm gonna have a mental breakdown in the jacuzzi.
Okay. Alright. Jin, what are you doing?
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Yes. I don't know.
There's
Well,
a jacuzzi.
Yeah, there's a spa. Everybody just asked Tetol questions. I don't know if they've shared any of that with you, but you can also do that, or you can keep looking for more information.
Oh yeah, as I'm coming out, I'm definitely gonna share information.
Do that in character
Same,
because Jin was
same.
not
Yeah,
here.
of course.
Wait,
I'm gonna walk up to Jin, and I'm gonna say, I know what happened.
What?
She was killed by those bugs, and that's, I assume, the truth, because it's not filled with the lies of your father and your uncle.
Let me see. He's not gonna cry, but you can see like tears well up.
I'll put my hand around his shoulder. Pat his back.
Well, I don't know what to do now. I don't know.
I'm gonna take all of the documents I've read and look over them. We'll share, and you can have them too, and we'll make some sort of plan.
Do you guys want to join me in the jacuzzi?
Yes.
No.
Jen, are you gonna ask?
I think I'll pass.
Are you gonna ask Tetol any questions?
Not really. It's about the answers I needed.
You want to have
Wait,
a jacuzzi party?
Oh, I have a question, but I don't know if I can go back in.
You can walk up to the Onyx Knight again. He's dealing.
Okay, I'll walk up.
You have returned.
What'd you say?
You have returned.
Yeah, I have a clarifying question real quick.
He
Same topic.
He literally sighs, and he lets you through.
Okay, I run in.
You have returned.
Yeah. Uh, does Jin's father know that she was killed by bugs, or was he just making an assumption?
Why doesn't Jin come in and ask that?
I don't know. He said he didn't have any questions.
Send him in.
Okay. And one other question, not related.
I'm all ears.
Do the people I killed know how sorry I am for what I've done?
She genuinely stops for a second. Let me check.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Let me check in the back real quick if we have any.
Let me just ask these people real quick. Hold on.
Hey guys.
Yes, they do. But why are you sorry?
Because, and I don't know this for sure, I know many of them didn't deserve what I did.
But you didn't do it.
What do you mean?
That was not you who killed them.
I know I killed people.
I'm sure you do. But you killed them, not their children. That is why they are angry. Is that the Ripper killed their children?
Where's the Ripper?
He is on the Blood Moon.
What is his greatest weakness?
Physically.
What'd you say?
Tickling?
Physically. He
Yes.
has a bad knee.
Good.
Which one?
Just a bad knee.
I'll go for both of them.
That is a good idea.
Mentally.
Yeah, that's, a random disembodied voice. Mentally.
Mentally.
You're welcome.
He is insane. Kill
I
him.
didn't even notice it.
You should kill him.
He's also allergic to peanuts.
He is an embodiment of evil. He relishes in every kill he takes. He especially enjoys murdering children.
I'm aware.
He likes the way they scream.
Why? Why haven't the snow moons taken over the blood moon? I gave them an opportunity.
Political espionage. The IUP is stopping them.
That's all I needed. I'll send Jen in.
Please do.
Okay, I'll walk out. Jen.
Yes.
I think you should go in there.
Why?
Ask some clarifying questions about your family. There's still a lot we don't know.
I suppose.
Alright. You walk towards the Onyx Knight, and without even looking or asking you any questions, he stands up and moves. You step through the white energy gate, and Khufu The figure kneels. Yamamoto Jin.
I forget what I was going to ask.
That is fine.
That wasn't in character.
Okay.
I don't remember what I was going to ask.
I don't remember. What did you guys tell him to ask?
I told him to ask clarifying questions about his family. What I specifically asked is if his father knew that she wasn't killed by the uncle. But just in
Okay.
general, clarifying things, probably a good idea.
Did my father know about my mother's death?
Yes. He is a warmonger, and you are a weapon of war. Unless you choose not to be.
And my uncle, did he know as well?
Your uncle did not know. Your father was the one that found her remains. He searched day and night to find her, and when he did, he knew it was not your uncle's fault. But he used it to wage this war.
Did my uncle's son burn down my father's tent?
He did. But again, your father used it to wage a war.
What information did they steal from the tent?
The true fate of your mother. Your uncle had his suspicions, but he wasn't sure. But when he found out, the war got worse. And now, you are caught in the middle. I can give you power.
What kind?
It will be similar to that of Lord Senso, but you will not need to harvest souls in my name.
So what will be the drawback?
Nothing. I ask nothing of you, but to follow what your heart believes to be good.
Forgive me for saying, but gods don't seem very trustworthy.
I can tell you this. I am more trustworthy than Lord Senso.
Now that I can believe.
I had once bore you in my physical form. When I was in my physical form, I forgot that I was a goddess.
Now, I am the chosen one of Lord Senso. He will not let me go.
Do you choose your god, or will you choose your mother?
I just feel that without his power, I will be nothing.
Jin Yamamoto, my son, you will be more powerful.
Yes, I accept.
When I was a child, in my physical form, I heard of a man who would save the universe. His name was Jin Yamamoto. So I searched for a man named Yamamoto, and I bear his child. But I found no man named Jin Yamamoto, so I gave birth in my physical form to a young boy, and I named him Jin Yamamoto.
Mother?
I am the All-Mother, but in my physical form, I took the name Aiko.
Alright, I'm literally just gonna break down crying.
You see the figure stop kneeling, and it stands up and takes off its helmet and sets it to the side, and you see your mother.
Mother, this is the first time I've looked upon your face. I can't. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for killing you.
You did not kill me. I was never really a human to begin with. You simply helped me shed my mortal form and remember that I am a goddess.
What do I do about Father?
I can't tell you what to do about him. But what I can do is this. And she walks towards you and she takes your sword. And she snaps it in half. And she throws it to the side. She reaches her arms up, and you see something materialize in her hands. You see a white wooden scabbard holding a white wooden hilt, gilded with gold. She unsheaths it, and you see a blade made of white and gold metal shimmering in the light. And you see on the hilt, you see a carving of a white whale. And she says, "This is my gift to you." And she sheaths it and gives it to you.
I'll take it, and then I'll bow as low as I can, but I'll stay there for crying, not knowing what to do. What to say.
She looks up and she grabs your chin and she lifts it up. "Unsheath the sword."
Right, I do.
You unsheath it and it burns with white fire that stretches towards the sky, your body enveloped in white flame. It comes down and you look and you see that your armor that was once blue and red, now golden and white.
Mother, I will not kill anybody, if not necessary. I will not be a warmonger anymore.
That is all I wanted from you. To be your own man. Now, go. Make your choice. And I'm not much for mortal feelings. But I love you, son.
Love you too, Mother.
And she gestures for you to leave, and she puts the helmet back on.
I'll walk out, and then as I'm opening the door, I'll glance back for a few moments, and then crack a little smile, and then just get out.
You guys see Jin in white and gold armor.
I assume it went well?
It did. That was my mother.
That's
Well,
your
Was-
mom?
It used to be, but she went to a different, higher being, but
Oh
yes.
my god, can we meet your mom again?
Well, if you speak to her, but yes.
I'm gonna go in.
The figures, the Onyx Knight stands up. "What questions do you have?"
I have questions for Jin's mom.
He doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna run past him.
He grabs you by the throat and throws you into a bookshelf.
Oh. Betrayal.
I'm just gonna go over to text and be like, "It's okay. Let's just go."
Okay.
Or does anybody else need to find any other information?
No, I think I'm good here.
Did the
I'm
books
done.
we grabbed stay with us?
Yeah, your pictures and stuff, they stay with you.
Okay.
I gotta make new art.
Probably.
I need to go see my father.
Okay.
I think we definitely should. I actually
Uh,
don't think we need to go to that second location.
You
guys.
guys walk out and you step into the snow, and you see what was it, Senji?
Yeah.
And he
it was
looks
Senji.
he looks much more human. Hello.
Normal?
He still looks dog-like. Hello.
It's good to see you again. You look better.
I feel much better. Oh. Oh. And he just he's not even laughing anymore. He's just shaking. I don't know what to say. I don't want ears anymore.
Oh, thank God.
if that's a thing that happens, I'm so sorry.
Well, I don't think we need to go to that second location. I think anymore either.
Oh. Okay. They gave me these, and you see small white pearls. They said if you eat them, they will take you to where you want to go.
Do we want to go back to your father immediately?
I think we should.
Yeah, I need to speak to him now. I mean, you guys can do whatever, but I have to talk to my father.
Wherever you go,
Fine
I'm
with
sure
you.
we'll follow.
I'm not much of a fighter, but I'm very loyal. I'll help you in whatever way I can. And he gives you guys the pearls. Where are we going?
To my father's war camp.
Should we go somewhere a little farther away in case,
Private?
we need someone to
Yeah.
go because there might be a fight?
Yeah, I want to speak to him alone.
Okay.
So you guys just hang back.
Okay.
So you guys are about a mile. You teleport about a mile away from the camp, but you see all of the soldiers in the camp marching the direction of Zenshiro's village.
Oh god.
This isn't good.
Guys, we're probably going to have to stop it. Or get them to halt for a minute at least.
What do you guys do?
So wait, what's happening? Sorry.
They are marching towards the direction of Zenshiro's village.
A really long walk.
I'm not sure the soldiers are gonna listen.
If we get to his father first, he can tell them to stop, right? He's the chief.
Well, if he lied about this, he clearly... If he lied... Did you tell us what happened?
Huh?
Did he tell us about his dad lying? Or did we... No.
I'll say that
I
I
told
did.
Jin in front of all of you that he
Okay.
lied.
And if he lied about making this war thing happen, he clearly doesn't care about the truth.
Maybe there might be a little reason, but again, I have no idea.
I guess we can try to talk to him. But we have to stop those soldiers still. How long does it take to get over to that village? Like 20 miles, 20 minutes?
You'll be able to get to him.
Okay, let's go.
How
think
far
it's
away? How far are they away from the other camp?
They're
Yeah, because I thought it was like really far away.
you
Yeah.
see them in the distance. They're much closer than you are. But what you do see is the SS Magnum Opus fly through the air and land in front of you guys.
Oh, thank
Nose
God.
says,
But
all right. Listen! You can't just leave without saying anything! And she walks up to you, Kain, and she puts her finger on your chest. What is wrong with you? You didn't say anything. You've been gone for days!
Look at his glass hand. Look at his hand.
Why would you
Look at his
say
hand.
that?
Look at his hand.
I'm gonna
What
hit
the hell happened to your hand?
it. It got cut off.
She faints.
Oh, dang.
Hey. You
guys
can't
could
do that.
twin.
Your
You guys
whole
could
arm
twin.
got cut off.
You guys are twinsies.
She's unconscious. She fainted.
Spin her mouth.
No,
What?
don't do that. That's disgusting.
I'm a rabid being, and I still know that that's fucking weird.
He's right.
I'm gonna yell on her here to wake up.
No, don't. That's rude. Just
All right. Don't we gotta go? We gotta stop them, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So you guys step into the pilot's bay of the Magnum Opus, and you see the captain. All right, guys, let's get going.
Wait,
Yeah.
where are we going?
I assume you guys had a place to go.
We have to stop the soldiers from marching.
Say no more. And he takes off, and he flies over them, and then lands in the middle of them. And you all step out, and standing in his armor, about 7.5 feet tall, you see your father, in very similar samurai armor that you wore before. Musaka, are you ready for the charge?
Father, I've learned the truth. I spoke to Mother.
Impossible.
I did, and I'm going to unsheath my sword and show it to him.
You're not going to stop me.
Father, I don't want to strike you down. I don't. Oh shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Hold on, let me think. But yeah, anyway. But you can't go along with this. I know the truth.
Why can I not?
Your hatred for him is misplaced.
He let her die.
He did not. He knew nothing about her death, and you were the one that found her.
He challenged me to war when we were much younger.
I know. But we have to stop this.
What of the Lord Senso?
I no longer have a connection to him. I'm no longer his slave.
You defile the Lord Senso? You abandoned his teachings.
My mother is more important.
Soldiers, march! Take no prisoners! I will deal with these creatures myself.
Please don't do this, Father.
The deed has been done. And the soldiers begin marching forward, leaving you guys behind.
Alright, you guys go ahead and try to stop that. I'll deal with this.
Are you
You're
sure?
not letting him by yourself.
That's not going to end well. You have to have help.
I know,
I
but
have
somebody has to stop them.
The ship can stop them, right? There's guns
The
on
ship
there.
can slow them down.
We can have the ship stop right in front of the village.
So be it.
Wait. Why don't we warn them?
Why don't you go warn them? Right? Couldn't you be faster?
I'm not fast enough.
The ship's fast enough. Just drop us off here.
Well, because somebody has to come with me.
Why? Can't. Nova, wake up.
You're really gonna make the NPCs do this?
Dude, I have a really good
dude.
idea, but I have shitty fucking influence, man.
What is that?
I was thinking about, like, if there's a loudspeaker on the ship, getting on there and then fucking announcing to the soldiers, like, they've all been lied to and shit.
I
But-
mean, I have. I can't tell you my influence.
I mean, I feel like they wouldn't give a shit if it wasn't coming from me.
I've been saying I don't think the soldiers actually care.
Mm-mm.
I think they're just getting paid.
You see,
You can always try.
you see Shin Yamamoto kneel to the ground, and he says, "Lord Senso,
Uh-oh.
give me strength." And you see a dragon fly through the clouds, and it stands in front of you, blue and beautiful, and it breathes blue flames onto your father. And your father stands up, and he stretches and grows even larger. He's standing at about just as tall as the Guardians were.
All right.
He points at the ship, and you see fire erupt from his hands.
Oh, God.
Can I make an attempt to try to cut off his hands?
Deflect it.
Okay.
Deflect it with your own, like,
Use your new
sword.
god.
Also, yeah, question. What is the new god's name?
Tetol.
How do you spell that?
Tetol.
Tetol.
Do you think blood could start fire?
I don't know. Maybe.
Actually, I don't know the extent of my new fucking shit.
Only one way to find out.
Now let's say,
I know.
Just like bow down and you go, "Hey mom, I need some help." And she's like, "Sure,
Uh,
honey, anything for you."
probably wouldn't call her mom because technically she's not my mom anymore. But anyway, Lord Titol, please help me defeat this stuff.
This being.
When I was a child, I heard stories
Hey.
of a man who would save the universe. That man! And you see Aiko step out of nowhere, and she points at Shin Yamamoto. That man is my son! And you see Jin erupt into fire, and he grows to 15 feet tall. And he bears his sword, and he points it at Shin Yamamoto.
Attack on Titan.
And Senji goes, "Come on! I think he's got this."
Well,
Somebody come with me. We've got to warn the others.
Got it.
Who's going with?
he can hunt them now.
I'm staying
I'll go
here.
with.
Okay.
I'll leave.
Okay. Who's going?
I am.
Yeah, same.
I am. Got him.
Jin just leaves.
All right. Question. Do you guys want to do this fight tonight?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So bad.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Nothing. You can't answer.
Let's do it. You guys step onto the ship, which has a large scorch mark in it. And the captain goes, "We still got enough power. Let's go." And you guys fly off towards Zenshiro's village.
I'm still there.
Okay. Jin, Ataxia, you are going to be doing Stand Against Darkness rolls.
Yes.
You have a handout on your in your journal. You'll be able to see the
Yeah.
rules.
It's 3 13s, right? And you +2 every time it's a partial?
Yep.
I mean,
Plus one. Yep. All right. Let's do this. So, what do you guys do? What's your first attack?
Oh, I just got a honey bone.
I don't want to necessarily kill him. I just disable him.
Okay. What do you do?
I guess go for the hands again.
Okay.
Or
ahead.
hand.
Go ahead and roll physique.
Bruh.
Oh.
Can I help him by making an opening by like shooting like his back or something?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll metal.
That's what my rolls look like.
Wow.
Ataxia, your gun jams, and Jin, you see your father. He brandishes a large glaive-like weapon, and he brings it down on you and cuts a large gash in your chest. But you're still fighting.
So hold on.
Take one major injury.
Well,
His dad is 10 feet and he's
No, never
15 feet.
No, they're the same size.
So, but they're still like giants, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll switch to the others. So you guys fly to Zenchiro's village, and you touch down, and Zenji goes, all right, what's the plan? What do we tell them?
Who's closest? The uncle or all these people?
He's in this village. We just gotta go get him.
Are there speakers on the ship?
Yeah.
The captain says, yes, I think so. I think so.
We should use them to tell the people to evacuate.
Yeah, fly over and I'll say something.
Okay.
Get as far as possible.
All right, so you guys fly up into the air, and you guys see a bunch of the villagers step out, and they look up.
Zenshiro's last name is Yamamoto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zenshiro Yamamoto. There is an attack coming. One too large for just you. So you must prepare.
You might wait
Roll
until the
influence.
others.
Yeah.
What about the villagers? Your rails.
11.
You see, it takes about 5 minutes, but you see all of the not women, but all of the children and caretakers, so fathers and mothers, escorting their children away to a safe place. But you see a force almost as large as Shin's force step out, and they all wear red cobra-like armor. And they begin sprinting towards the attackers. And
We are here to stand by your side.
you guys hear a hailing frequency, and the captain opens it, and you see Zenshiro. What is the meaning of this?
Jin's father prepares an attack. He's coming for us right now.
Touchdown. I would like to meet with you all.
Will do. Go down.
You guys touch down, and he steps into the ship, and he's wearing similar armor, but again, it's gilded in gold. And he goes, so, what exactly happened? Fly! And the captain takes off, and you guys begin heading towards, following behind the force. What happened? What's going on?
Like I promised Jin, helped him find the truth.
What was this truth?
And now he knows what happened to his mother.
What happened to his mother?
She was killed by the bugs. But
The Chittamite.
the Chittamites.
I had assumed.
His
I
father
wasn't sure.
lied to him.
To his
Unsurprising.
face, to be exact.
Yeah.
Unsurprising.
And we went to the mountains and talked to Tetol.
Who is this Tetol?
She is a she,
Goddess.
right? Yeah, she.
Yeah,
Of course.
she.
What am I thinking?
The
Goddess.
Yeah.
She also found Jin a way out of Senso, and he has renounced the god.
It's good. That is good. I've heard Daidar might be related to other extra-dimensional beings. Do you think that this Tetol could be one of those beings?
It's very
Maybe.
possible.
Okay. Then we fight for the right cause. We have to
You've
save
got
my
us,
nephew.
and you've got us. You've got your nephew and another friend.
Hi.
That's not who I was referring to, but of course.
Oh, sorry. And he goes, yes, I remember Senji. You're looking much better, my son. What can I say? And you guys fly towards, and yeah, you, Jin, and your father, you lock swords, and he pushes you back. Musuko, I expected so much better from your fighting style.
I'm gonna not say anything, but then go for a fucking gut stab, dude.
Okay, roll physique.
Dude.
Got him.
Okay, Taxio, do you want to help at all?
I'll try and make an opening again by shooting him with my launcher.
Go ahead and roll metal.
8.
All right. Let's see. On a get involved roll. As above, but you incur a cost, complication, or hard choice. Okay. Ataxia, you take a major injury as you shoot him, and he looks at you, and he throws the glaive at you, and it stabs you in the leg, and you fall to the ground, taking a critical injury.
I thought you just said major though.
Nope. Because
Okay.
you're so small compared to him. It is much worse. As you feel fire burning your legs.
You could squish me.
But that is a success. So, on a stand against darkness roll. So all further attempts have a +1. Okay. Back to the fighting force. You guys see the armies meet and clash in a fury of blood and hate. You see the cobra-like armors weaving in and out from the sword swings of the samurai. They duck in, they get stabs in, but they're cut down just as equally. What do you guys do?
Are we on the battlefield or are we in the ship?
Right.
Where are you?
Oh, yeah. If we aim the guns, like not close to like the mid ground where they're both like hitting each other, but like to the soldiers that are still coming,
Yeah.
can we shoot at them with the ship?
Yeah, go ahead.
Trying to
and-
make like a border. Make them
Yeah,
stop.
you guys can go to the point defense turrets, and you can go ahead and roll metal.
7.
Yummy. 9.
Okay. So I'll say that Athena's metal roll can be a get involved. So you'll create an open. Okay. And that will turn that. Okay. So again, all stand against darkness rolls have a +2 now. As the
Yes.
as the fighting force, you lay down suppressing fire and you take out a good chunk of them. Back to Jin and Ataxia. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna see what happened to Ataxia, and I'm gonna do a relentless fucking just slashing, dude.
Okay, Jin, you go to Ataxia and you hear, "Use your hands.
What?
Say that again.
You cut him.
Use your hands on her leg."
I will.
Okay. Roll expertise as you now have access to the power lay on hands.
Oh,
9.
You heal her down to a major injury. So she's now doing better, and you take the sword out of, or the glaive out of her leg, and you throw it at him, and it strikes across his arm, and he goes, "Ah, not so bad after all, Musako." What do you do? Ataxia.
Oh, what?
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna keep attacking him, like slashing at him and stuff.
Okay, go ahead and roll physique.
7.
So that's technically a.
That's
Do you
that's
want to?
that's a better partial success.
Yeah, that's a better partial
But
success.
I can't. I can help him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll metal.
Another consequence. He gets me in the other leg.
Got him, dude.
Jen, your slash goes through, and again, you guys now have a plus. Wait a second, Ataxia. That would be nope. That's the same. So you guys now have a +3 against stand against the darkness rolls, as you shoot him in the face, blinding him for a moment, and nothing happens because you are protected by Jin.
He's like a giant too.
Yeah.
This is so intense.
Wait. Does my armor look the same, or did that change?
It looks the same, but it's white and gold.
Oh, okay, that's fucking
It's
badass.
recolored.
I'm drawing it right now.
I'm so proud of you.
Dude, that's gonna be fucking sweet.
What do you get? What do the other two do?
Lay down more fire. Is what I'm gonna.
Yeah, probably.
So you, go ahead and roll metal, both of you. Remember, it's a-
+2, so I got a
14.
10, and she got a 14.
yeah.
Or she got a 16.
Yeah,
Yes,
so you
dude.
guys lay down fire and you take out a large chunk of their fighting force. So we're gonna mark this as so Shin will be his own entity and the army will be their own. So now the army has taken 1 stand against the darkness, so they're now at 2. If you get 2 more 13s, it's a win. But now you guys no longer have the bonus, but the other 2 still do.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's like the greatest role I've had this game.
Yes. That's a full success, by the way.
Yes.
So Jin and Ataxia, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna try to again disable him.
Okay, go ahead and roll physique.
10.
That
Oh, wait,
is that's a 13.
Yeah.
So you run up to him and you cut off his forearm and he screams out in pain. Ugh! Musako! Come on now! I'm still your dad! And
I have an idea.
and he steps back. Ugh! And he looks up at the ship and you see him pull his glaive back and he throws it at them and it slices the ship down and the ship falls and crashes to the ground.
Okay,
What?
I have a question.
Yeah.
While the ship is falling, can I direct it towards his army?
Yeah.
Roll metal.
Kamikaze of the
11.
Oh shit!
Kane,
That's a +1.
Kane, you dive out of the point defense turrets and you run up to the main controls of the ship and you steer it into the army and you crash through another big chunk, and yeah, that's an 11 as you clear out a bunch of them. Jin and Taxi, what do you guys do now?
Can I throw a grenade at his wound? Just like to make it burn?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
11. And
Yeah.
then it's plus...
No pluses because you guys got him.
Yeah, but now they have a +1.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you blow it. You blow his arm even further off, and he screams, "Ah, filthy mongrel!" And he pulls a samurai sword out.
I'm gonna go for his other arm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
12.
And that's a holy
That's
shit.
a 13.
That's a 13. As he swings towards you, guys clash again, but your fire burns his face. And you can see him weaken and his form sort of flickers for a second. You are a traitor. You would kill your own father.
You are a liar, and you are the disgrace to the Yamamoto name.
Okay. Athena, and Kain, what are you guys doing?
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna bust out of the ship,
yeah, so we don't get stuck in here.
and just for fun, instead of making a dagger like I normally would, I'm gonna make a samurai sword. With
Yes!
Hell yeah. You throw off your straw hat and you brandish your blood katana.
He didn't
Go
even have a
ahead.
straw hat.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Oh, you didn't have one?
I have the
No.
straw
Right?
hat.
You got one. And you throw
I
it
got-
off. And
It was
it's
an extra
I make
one
a
on the ship.
blood straw hat.
Yes.
and you throw it off. And you do that anime thing where you crouch down first, and at first there's no sword in your hand, but you like run through 3 of them. And it's at this moment that you guys see that Kain now has a blood katana, and 3 of
Yes.
them fall to the ground, cut in half.
That was
Athena,
so
what
cool.
are you doing?
And I have nothing cool.
She grabs a katana from the ground.
Right, no.
Athena, before this happens, you see Weewoo on camouflage, and he goes, "Throw Weewoo.
So,
Throw Weewoo."
I'm gonna throw Weewoo.
You grab him and hurl him like a hammer throw, and as he's flying through the air, you see his pistols come out of him, and as he's spinning, he's just laying down fire, and he takes out a good chunk of them, and then he goes
Thanks,
camouflage
dude.
again as he lies on the ground. Jin, Ataxi, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to shoot at his leg.
Go ahead and roll metal.
Is he completely disabled now, or can he still juice shit with no arms?
He still has one arm, and that's the arm he's using to use the sword.
I missed.
I thought I was going after his other arm.
You were.
Yeah, but you got him in the face. Because he's not completely dead, you didn't get both of his arms.
Plot armor, I get it.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
I'm shooting at his leg and I got a slip.
Ataxia?
Yeah.
Choose
My own hands.
choose 2 consequences from the Stand Against Darkness list.
Oh.
Don't choose achieves their goal. Don't choose that one.
I know.
It's armed, and I face a severe injury.
Okay? You are knocked unconscious as the sword cuts through you, making a large gash along your abdomen. Your gun falls to your hand and you fall unconscious.
So am I at critical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jin, what do you do?
Try for a decap.
Roll physique.
Oh god, please. Yes!
Is that
yeah,
a?
so
Is that a third? No.
It's still a
All
12
right.
though.
All stand against darkness rolls have a +1 as you go in for the head slash, and you hit him in the
It's an
neck.
arm
But
slash.
you hit him in the neck, but he doesn't. Like his head doesn't come off. You just get him in the neck, and he pushes you back, and you fly into the crowd of the samurai. And he screams out in pain.
I thought he was going for the arm.
You said
No.
decapitation, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So you're
Oh,
thrown
shit.
backwards. And you guys see the giant form of Jin just fall back into the crowd. And he stands back up.
Wait, if he fell, wouldn't he have landed on a bunch of other
He lands
soldiers?
on like a bunch of like people.
Yeah, you crushed a
Yeah.
couple of them. But at this moment, you all see through the fog of war, you see Shin Yamamoto grab Ataxia by the neck and lift
Can I
her
do
up.
something?
Yeah.
And he holds the sword to her throat.
Hmm.
Stop this! Or you will die. And so will she. What do you guys do?
Can I pray to Totol to protect her?
Yeah?
Oh,
What do you
Totol protect her. Did you get that?
I heard stories when I was a child
Oh my god.
of
Great,
Jin
great.
Yamamoto, a man who would save the universe. And he cannot do that without his friends. And you see
Shin once again.
Shin goes in for the stab, but you see Wee-Woo shoot Shin in the head. He doesn't die, but he falls back and he drops to the ground.
Oof.
And for a moment, you
Okay.
guys see him get back up, and he's going to go in for a stab on Ataxia. But you guys see Zenji. He runs through the crowd, and he goes, "I always said that I was loyal." And he runs forward, and he stands in front of Ataxia. He goes, "You will not!" And you could hear him quivering because he's so scared. "You will not kill my friends!" And you see Shin bring the sword down and cut through Zenji.
No.
And he
Kind
falls.
of like Senji.
And he falls.
love
And he falls to the ground, dead.
I don't care if he likes ears. I like ears. I should have given him my ears.
Okay, can I do something now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Impressive.
so we discussed this in the car a while ago. And I'd be willing to lose a lot of blood myself by doing this. But can I pull the blood from his wounds?
Whose wounds?
Shin.
Shin.
What are you
Like
trying?
from a distance.
What are you trying to do?
Just yank it from his body.
Okay, go ahead and roll metal.
Okay.
Please, please, please.
9.
You try to, but nothing happens. But what you do see is you see Abel step out from behind Shin, and you see him reach up towards the arm and siphon blood away. You guys now have a,
Yes.
you guys now have a +2 on Stand Against Darkness rolls.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, I want to get up and try to finish this.
Okay. Go ahead and roll physique.
11.
That's a 13. How do you want to kill him?
Would I be able to talk to him before I actually kill him?
Yeah.
Foxy.
You run forward and you bring your sword and you stab it through his chest, and he falters for a second and he falls to his knees, and both of you shrink back down to size, and he stands there, or he sits there on his
Wait
knees.
a minute. Did he pick me up while he was like 10 feet in the air?
Yeah, but he threw you to the ground.
So I should have taken more damage.
No. Are you questioning it?
No, don't question it.
No,
Take it back.
No.
Take it back.
So because of all the damage you guys did to Shin's forces, they retreat and fall back. And Jin, you're standing before your father, and you feel a hand on your shoulder, and you see Zenjiro.
We're about to have an Assassin's Creed moment here. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
I did not want to do this, but you forced me to do this.
You. I. I'm so sorry.
I forgive you, and I just want you to know that I still love you.
Zenshiro says, I love you too, brother. And he looks up, and in Japanese, Shin says, he was my son. And Zenshiro walks up, and he kneels in front of his brother, and he puts his hand on his shoulder. He was always my son, too.
I'm gonna pull out the picture that I had of Aiko and give it to him.
He takes it, his hand's bloodied. And he says, I never meant to tear the Yamamotos apart. And I just want you to know that I never stopped thinking about you while you were gone.
And then I'm going to pray to Satol. Satol, please save his soul from Senso.
For this, my son, I will do for you. And you hear a distant wail call that goes throughout the entirety of the battlefield. Everybody hears it. And you see for a moment the figure of Senso standing in front of you, breathing blue fire. But Aiko steps out in a transparent or translucent form, and she stands in front of it and embraces the fire and hugs the dragon, and they disappear. As your father's eyes go dull, and he closes them and falls to the ground.
Uncle, I know that what I did is unforgivable, but please find it in your heart to forgive me.
He puts a hand up before you even finish. There'll be none of that from my son. And Riku walks up to you, and he says, I don't want to hear that kind of talk from my brother. And they both hug you. And they both cry with you.
Kain will put his hand on Jin's shoulder.
I'm unconscious.
We'll say at this point, Weewoo has gotten to you and he's healing you.
For how much?
We'll take it back down since it's almost the end of the session.
So known?
Yeah, you're good. What do you guys want to do in this moment? As you see,
Kain's gonna take the time to go through all of the bodies and take down their names.
To check their tag.
And what?
Anything he can find. If he can't find one, he won't. But if he can find a name.
Nameless
What is he doing?
Finding all of the names he can of people and writing
Like tags.
Yeah.
tags, identification.
Sure.
Before we end the session, I want to do one thing.
Yeah, we're not ending it yet. We still have
Okay,
time.
I was just
we
like,
have time for you guys to do stuff.
I wanted something.
What do you want to do?
Well, I'd have to meet up with everybody in person too.
Okay, we'll say this. There's a weak jump. You guys' ship is being repaired, and everybody is standing at the site where Shin fell, and you see that they put his helmet in front of a gravestone. And Zenshiro says to you, Jin, have you heard the story of what happens to people who die in the name of Teto?
I have not.
It is said that when you die, You are taken to a field, no, a sea of warm barley, where you will forever be safe, warm, and well fed.
I'm gonna shed a single tear, and good. I never wanted anything worse for him.
And Zenshiro, he sees the group approaching, and he steps away. I believe your friends would like to talk to you.
Thank you.
And he sets a flower on top of the gravestone and steps away.
Well, that was something. Is everybody okay?
Well,
I'm alright.
no,
Are you okay?
this is a real
Wait, this
question.
is a weak jump, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yes, I'm okay. I just... he was my father.
I understand
course.
that.
But he's at peace now, and I'm sure he's with my mother.
I hope so.
Guys,
Yeah.
there's been something I've been meaning to tell you all, but I couldn't find the right time to. Remember when Alphonse stepped into the void?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I know how to get him back. Like,
Great.
the real him back.
Great. How do we do that?
I was told that we have to find Yared's harbor and destroy it.
Which one is your red? Oh, the black one?
Yes?
Yes.
Question mark?
Nah, we can probably do that.
But we'd have to find it first.
Definitely.
And there's one more thing. Do you guys remember when Alphonse said that the Iolite that we faced was not Iolite? He was right. He was right. All of the champions that you guys have faced, or what I've been told, were not the real champions. They were all just clones. And the one that we can get back, or that I know of, is Iolite, and she is on the ship.
How do we do it?
I guess it's the same way we have to get Alphonse.
No,
She put herself into an AI, I think.
So her AI is on the ship?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
So, I think we should discuss a little bit of a game plan here. I think we should get all the champions back first, and then face Yuret.
That would seem like a good choice.
Do you guys go looking for Iolite?
You should look for Iolite first.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on the ship and start fucking dismantling that Senso shrine.
Definitely.
Can we all do it?
Yeah.
Destroy it.
And you guys see, you didn't place it there, but you see a small wooden carving of a whale, and a picture of the Yamamoto family: Zenshiro, Aiko, Riku, Jin, and Shin. I don't know if I left any of them out, but it's there.
I'm gonna place my hand on the small whale and mutter a small prayer.
You did. You forgot, like, his aunt and, like, the two little cousins.
They're all there. So I assume you guys go and go to the storage room.
Yeah.
you guys find a small chunk of a yellow crystal. You take it to the front of the ship and you analyze it. And for a moment, the captain goes, "What's going on?" And you see from behind him, you see a figure, a yellow AI projection of Iolite step out. And she goes, "Pog!